Hey guys, we are Sean and Christy. This is Long Long Honeymoon, and today we have an excellent topic for you, boondocking. We're going to give you at least 10 useful boondocking items. What do we mean by boondocking? Well, we're talking about dry camping with no hookups. You boondock because it's free. Secondly, you can go to a lot of great places when you boondock and really get out in nature. You know, you're not like plugged into the RV park.
But I think a lot of these tips will help you as well, just dry camping in national parks and that sort of thing.
And just a quick reminder, if you're interested in any of these products, they will be linked in the YouTube description beneath this video. First on our list, a jerry can. Jerry can, quite simply, is a water jug. The point of jerry can is really obvious. You want to bring fresh water to your campsite. So instead of taking your RV to the fresh water, you bring the fresh water to you. And one thing I've learned over the years is it's better to have a vented jerry can because the water will flow much faster out of the can and into your RV. Something you will quickly learn about water. Water is very heavy. It weighs more than 8 pounds a gallon. So full, this is more than 40 pounds. And you know, it can quickly become a lot to carry around.
Okay, so item number 2, it's a water tote. It's basically a container to drain your gray water tank into so that you can carry that in your tow vehicle to a, dump station somewhere and empty your gray water tank without having to actually move your rig.
Typically for us, and when we boondock, we haven't found this necessary, but I think if you were setting up to boondock for weeks at a time, you would want one of these.
And some of them have wheels on the bottom where you can sort of pull it like a wagon. Some of them even have wheels big enough on them that I think you can hitch it to the back of your tow vehicle and tow it along behind you. So it's basically a way of saving yourself the hassle of hitching, driving to the dump station just to empty your gray water, and then going back to your campground.
So a jerry can and a water tote kind of go hand in hand. You use the jerry can to bring the fresh water into your campsite and the water tote to carry the dirty water away. The decision on whether you need a water tote boils down to how much boondocking you're really going to be doing.
And how far you're going to be from a dump station. Because if you're just in a national park and you just got to hitch up and go, a quarter of a mile to the dump station and back to your site, I don't think that's a big deal. I think it's when you're boondocking way far out and it means hitching up your rig and towing it 20 or 30 miles into town to find a dump station.
All right, so next on the list is a Faucet water aerator. This is a little screw cap thingy that you can screw into a threaded water faucet. And basically this throttles down the amount of water that's coming out of your faucet. I think you can get them that go down to 0.5 gallons per minute. And a lot of RVs, shocker, come equipped with faucets that are not very water efficient. And so this is something that you can attach to pretty much any threaded water faucet that will help you conserve water.
So next up on the list is an Oxygenix low flow shower head. And it's basically the water aerator on steroids for your shower. It's a special shower head that you can install really easily, and it basically just forces in air with the water. It gives you much better water pressure and you use much less water. So it's really a win-win because I know the water pressure in our RV without an Oxygenix shower head is kind of a joke.
In fact, I have here the shower head that was originally installed in our Airstream. This is something that would be very handy fighting forest fires because it was a gusher when it comes to water coming out of it. It just wasn't very water efficient. And ironically, the water pressure wasn't that great with it either. If you already have a water efficient shower head, then maybe you don't need the Oxygenix shower head. But for most of us, if you've got the shower head that they put in from the factory, it's not going to be very water efficient. Next up, dry shampoo. Now this is something that my wife taught me about, guys. Dry shampoo is this little spray that you can spray through your hair and it kind of removes some of the oil from your hair. I think my wife can explain this better than I can.
Yeah, it refreshes and absorbs excess oils on your scalp. So basically, it's a way to sort of extend the life of your latest shampoo efforts. For guys, it's probably not as big an issue in an RV, you know, because it takes so little water to wash your hair when you've got really short hair. But when you've got long hair, it takes a lot of water to wash it, a lot of water to get it out. And so this is just the perfect little product. You just sort of spray some in along the roots, and then you just kind of do this, and voila, it has absorbed the excess oils on your scalp, and you're good to go for another day.
A short haircut comes in handy too. I mean, I usually trim my hair pretty short before we go out on an extended boondocking trip because, you know, you use less water with short hair, frankly.
Okay, so these next two products are probably geared toward women a little more than men, but it does work for both. This first product is a face oil, and so this is a face cleanser that you don't need any water to use. So it's basically an oil. This one is primarily made out of grapeseed oil, but it will remove all your makeup, mascara, anything that you would normally need a makeup remover to do. This product can do it, and you don't have to use water to get it off. Rub it all over your face in circular motions, get all your makeup kind of loose, and then take a clean tissue or toilet paper, tissue it off, and then just use a little bit of water to go over the rest of your face if you want. You don't have to do that. Or you can use a makeup remover wipe to get the residue off as well. So to me, this is a good tag team to really thoroughly remove my makeup without having to use any water and without really having to dirty up a washcloth, because then I don't have to worry about having a wet washcloth laying around that I gotta worry about drying. If you go out and you go hiking or something and you slather on sunscreen and then you come home at the end of the day and you just try to splash off your face with a little water or even with a little bit of soap, a lot of times that doesn't cut through sunscreen the way you really should cut through sunscreen. So this face oil will remove sunscreen thoroughly and really break it down, because you don't want to go to sleep with any sunscreen residue on your face, because one, that's just chemicals sitting on your face overnight. Who wants that? And two, it can cause you to break out or have a rash or whatever, and you don't want that either. So the face oil is really a good thing for men and women, anybody that's had on sunscreen or any sort of face product that you need to remove. Okay, one more thing I've got that is geared towards cleanliness is Cottonelle wipes. And you can also use baby wipes, or there's some other brands that make these flushable wipes. I would not put them in your toilet. Don't do that. You're not in a house, so just throw them away in the trash. But this is basically just a way for you to kind of take a bath without having to take a bath. So you can use a couple of these to, you know, clean everything off, and you'll just feel fresher without having to go and take a full shower.
Next up on our list, a generator. And now many of you who are experienced RV campers have already sort of tackled this problem. But if you were new to RV camping, you're probably trying to figure out, do I need a generator? What kind of generator do I need? Should I go with solar panels? It depends. I would say if you are really interested in having air conditioning in your RV when you boondock, then you probably will be looking closely at buying a generator, because you're going to need a lot of power to power your air conditioner. If you're going to be boondocking in parts of the country where air conditioning is really not necessary, then you might want to go with solar power. Solar is simply another way of recharging your house batteries in your RV. You have to rejuice those batteries on an ongoing basis. A generator will do that, and it will also deliver the juice to power your air conditioner if you need that. We got lots of videos on generators. Watch those videos if you're thinking about getting one, and check out rvgenset.com for a huge list of all different types of generators.
So this next item is a battery power bank with USB ports. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little brick that we have that has a couple outlets for your USB devices here. So we use this sometimes to charge our phones. We'll use it to charge cameras or camera batteries, that sort of thing. Anything that can be charged with a USB outlet can be charged by one of these little bricks. And then once this brick runs down, you can just recharge it the next time you're plugged into power. and you'll be good to go for your next time that you need to use it.
And it's small, it's portable. You can throw it in a backpack and take
Yeah.
it with you on a hike, or you could bring it back to bed with you if you're, reading your phone, browsing the web in bed, or you're watching Long, Long Honeymoon in bed.
Yes.
So it's small, convenient, portable power that you can take with you anywhere. And the next and final item on our list is a power inverter. This is a 400 watt power inverter. We typically keep this one in our truck. We also have one that we have in our Airstream. Most RVs these days will have some sort of inverter built in to the rig. Ours, for some reason, did not. And what this does is convert 12 volt battery current to 120 volt AC current. You can use this to power just about anything from laptops to, in theory, TV sets, to, of course, recharging your tablets and smartphones and what have you. So that's it, guys. List of 10 useful products when you're boondocking. And this is a list to kind of get you started thinking about boondocking. When you get an RV, you get it to go out to faraway places. You want to see nature and be out there with nature. You kind of want to be away from the RV park. Water management and power management. That's what you're going to figure out. And again, I think water management is the more challenging of the two for most people.
It's training yourself to think before you turn on the faucet every time. It's something we really take for granted here in North America, that you can turn on a faucet and there'll be water there without worrying about it. And that's not the case when you're dry camping or boondocking. So it's just retraining your brain, I think, to rethink ways to do things with, smaller amounts of water.
I think the first time we took our Airstream out camping, we were out of water in less than a day. We had run through our entire freshwater tank and we were stuck. It's something that you kind of learn by doing.
If you have a tip or a trick or a product that you love to use when you boondock or dry camp, please leave it in the comments below. We always love to hear what other people have figured out over the years.
That's right. We really appreciate hearing from you guys. What are your favorite boondocking products that you take with you when you're out there on the road? And just a quick reminder, if you're interested in any of these products, they will be linked in the YouTube description beneath this video. Until next time, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to our little show here on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Subscriptions mean a lot to us, and they ensure that you will never miss a video.
Yes, and if you want to make sure you get an alert every time we post a new video, click the bell button next to the subscribe bar down below, and that way you will get a notification when a new video goes live, so you really will be the first to know. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what you liked, let us know what you want to see in future videos. We're always looking for suggestions, and until next time, lo-lo-ho.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. By popular demand, Long, Long Honeymoon is now on Patreon.
If you want to be a lo-lo-ho VIP, check it out.